Kamusta mga Exile? Game Ross here. Welcome to another my budget build guide. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about my Indigon Lightning Blade Flurry Raider. And to begin this guide, I'm gonna talk about my unique items. First is this Indigon Circlet, and it says here, recover 10% of life when you use a mana flask, and also non-instant mana recovery from flask is also recovered as life. So as long as you don't use instant mana recovery, like this sitting eternal mana flask, this helmet will basically allows you to use mana flask to recover mana and life. And another unique item that I'm using is this Hand of Wisdom and Action Imperial Claw, and I think this is the perfect weapon for this build because first of all, a claw type in this build is really good because of this node, Soul Raker, and it says here your attack damage leached as life and mana, and I'm using this Mind over Matter, which allows me to use my mana as my life. And this claw, it says here, it will give you lightning damage to attacks per 10 intelligence. And for some of you who don't know, for every 2 intelligence, it will give you 1 to maximum mana. So if you stack lots of intelligence, it will boost your damage and also your defense. And another unique item is this Essence Worm Unset Ring, and I'm using Rat in this ring. And lastly, this Hyris Truth Jade Amulet, which gives you a level 22 precision skill and gives you some global critical strike multiplier. And also, I anointed this amulet with ambidexterity, which gives you increased attack damage and increased attack speed. And for this, you're gonna need amber oil, azuri oil, and black oil. And if you have a golden oil laying around in your stash and you don't mind using it, you can anoint your amulet with this dismembering or this disemboweling, and this node will give you much more DPS. And those are the unique items that I'm using in this build. And for the rare items, they are just life and resist, and also try to get as many intelligence in your rare items, so it will boost your damage, and also some strength as well because you're gonna need it for your gem requirements. And for the jewel, I try to get some intelligence as well, and also lightning damage to attacks. And for the flask, first I'm using this Enduring Divine Mana Flask, and it says here Flask effect is not removed at full mana. So normally when you use a mana flask, when your mana becomes full, the mana recovery will stop. But with this enduring mana flask, if I spam my mana, even though my mana is full, it will continue recovering. And also, I'm using this Jade Flask of Acceleration, which gives me more evasion and increased attack speed. And if I'm running a cursed map, I just switch to this Jade Flask of Warding. And also, I'm using this Sulfur Flask for increased damage, this Diamond Flask for more crit, and this Atsiris Promise for extra chaos damage and life leech. And for the gem setups, I'm using this Blade Flurry because this gem has a lot of attack speed, and as you can see in this weapon, 46 life gained for each enemy hit by your attacks. So the faster you hit your enemy, the faster you will recover your life. And Blade Flurry is supported by elemental damage with attacks, added lightning damage, infused channeling, fortify, and inspiration. And to maximize my damage, I switch added lightning damage with concentrated effect. And I only do this against boss fights. And on my boots, I'm using Val Ancestral War Chief, Ancestral Protector, multiple totems, and Culling Strike. And on my weapon, I'm using Clarity, Blood Rage, and Smoke Mine. And Smoke Mine is really good, especially when you're evasion type defense, because this will give you movement speed and also allows you to create a smoke which blinds the nearby enemy. And on my helmet, I'm using Wave of Conviction with Curse on Hit, Conductivity, and Assassin's Mark. And on my other weapon, I'm using Increased Duration, Ball Haste, and Ball Grace. And on my gloves, I'm using level 2 Cast when damage is taken, level 11 Steel Skin, level 8 Wave of Conviction, and level 4 Summon Ice Golem. For the Pantheon, I'm using Soul of the Brine King for the 2-second stun immunity, and Soul of Garukan for more chance to evade. For the Ascendancy, I'm using Raider, and I'm using Way of the Poacher for increased attack speed and chance to gain Frenzy Charge, and 1 to maximum Frenzy Charge. And also I'm using this Avatar of Slaughter for increased evasion, movement speed, and attack damage per Frenzy Charge. And this Rapid Assault for increased attack damage, more chance to evade attacks, chance to gain Onslaught buff. And also this Avatar of the Chase for doubling the effect of Onslaught and increased attack damage, more chance to evade melee and projectile attacks during Onslaught. And for the skill tree, I took this Acuity because I need a little bit more of accuracy. And I'm using this Acrobatic and Face Acrobatics for more chance to dodge attack and spell hits. And also try to get this claw nodes and some lightning damage nodes and crit nodes as well, and this Utmost Intellect, which gives you lots of intelligence and 8% increase of your total intelligence. And also I'm using this Whisper of Doom for an additional curse, and again this Mind over Matter so I can use my mana as my life. And I think that's all I can say about this build. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Magkita na lang tayo sa susunod na video.